This CEO is worth billions and can't hire the right nanny to take care of his kids. He can only bring his child to work at the company every day. It is because his 3-month-old daughter has already driven away dozens of nannies. To soothe her and stop her crying and fussing, he must find her mother. So the CEO immediately orders his assistant to go and search for her. A nearby female employee, watching the child cry non-stop, voluntarily offers to help soothe the child. However, after trying, the child ends up crying even more fiercely. The CEO, with no other option, has to take the child back into his arms. At that moment, a newly hired girl decides to give it a try. The CEO finds the girl somewhat familiar. Although he can no longer recall what the girl looked like back then, he still hands the child over to her and promises that if she can calm the child, she will be hired at a high salary as his personal secretary. The girl carefully takes the child from the CEO's arms. Little does he know that she is actually the child's biological mother. However, she does not dare to reveal their true relationship. A year ago, the girl accidentally had a relationship with the CEO. On her due date, with no one to care for her, she could only call her own mother. The mother was unusually excited to hear that her unmarried daughter was going to have a baby, accidentally hit by a car on the way to the hospital. To take care of her mother, the girl had no choice but to leave her newborn daughter at the CEO's doorstep. When she returns to the hospital, her mother is critically ill due to severe injuries. Before dying, her mother gives the girl a jade pendant, telling her to seek out her biological father whenever she faces difficulties. After her mother's death, the girl is unable to afford the exorbitant cemetery expenses, so she can only take her mother's ashes home. In order to bury her mother as soon as possible, she, through relentless efforts, secures a job at the Ho Group. Little does she know that the